touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long, that I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent my 10 on my fit. Act slick, then hit with the back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things, pull out the VIP. Suck to a nut, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Down. You ready? Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Jacobs. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
You're mine. Rush in. Express.
Carr now to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Jam. Switch it. Send him west. 36. Bang. Express.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Breeze. And some space here. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
This will be taken short.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. This is taken around the 12. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
61, matchbox lights. Kill. Express. Kill.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. On 1st down, Jacobs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
No. Hey, check 24. Check Express.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Good job, D. That's right. 2-yard gain on the play. Later 1. And it's 3rd. Hey, Charlie. Safety cream. You draw quarters. 694. 47's the mic. Put that down. Hey, Zoo. Alert flare.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out. And it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. They come out here in the eye. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Check.
They'll try to run this one in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders able to... And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
You're good. High forward, ready.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. It's caught. Smith. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Breeze now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Wilbur leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Breeze. This is a catch by Ted Ginn. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn. 60 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. And they'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I'm here all day. Express, 618.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Carr, he's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right. Hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
47's the mic. Hey, Wahoo! Mike's 47. Express.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Now a carry for Jacobs. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Washington. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Hey, exit.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Carr on the give. It's Washington. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Hey, let's go.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to extend. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone. And in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, and he's got him in the lead. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Breeze now on 1st down. This is caught by Ginn. And all the way down to the 29. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jared Cook, 29 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They run it with Jacobs. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
7:34.
It's 3rd down.
Hey, Orbit. 27 right. Mike, 27.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. 4-7's a Mike.
On 3rd down, Carr. He's got his man. It's Williams. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down.
A gain of 12. And the Raider first down.
Right down. You're right, 8-8. 47.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
On first down, Jacobs. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
47's the Mike. 47's the Mike.
Carr going to throw here. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play that time for the Raiders. 52 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Carr going to throw. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. First down, a bit of a disaster. And now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Express.
Here's Carr. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And you and I, we just looked at each other. Kind of had the same thought. I don't think that we saw this result coming. If they were going to win, maybe at home, but not here on the road.
No, not at all. We thought that at the end, the strength would win out. And that didn't happen. But let's give them credit. Went on the road without being intimidated. Went on the road with not just belief, but a strong belief that they could pull it off, and took advantage of every opportunity in this one.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.